I want something that has the original hardwood floors. Something with character. I need something that feels lived in.
Well, if you're talking about, downtown Toms River, and you're talking about that area, chances are is that there are hardwood, under God knows how many layers of linoleum and carpet.
Well, that's where you come in.
I work 6 days a week already. You have me for maybe a singular project. The other aspect of getting a historic home and an older home is that it is a constant upkeep. What are you looking at in range of price?
I can go up to $350 if I don't have to put any money into it. But I would like to stay at $3.
Okay, so what are the priorities then?
A must is they have to have their own room. Her toys wouldn't be all over the living room if she had her own room.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to give up on some of the things I want. Like, I would love a main bath.
2-bath would be paramount. You gotta get out of where you're at. The house is definitely too small.
But I'm not going to jump into something else just to leave. I need to love it.
First up is a 1960s ranch. Not the historical charmer she wants, but it has 4 bedrooms and minimal projects.
I love the black shutters.
You like the black?
I do, and I love the black door.
It's nice.
And is this real cedar?
It's not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. What's up, Lise?
Hey.
What are you talking about?
The siding, it looks like real cedar, doesn't it?
Well, that's the intended purpose. It's nice, though.
It's very
Very
nice.
nice house. Desiree does desire an older home. This would be a perfect house for Desiree because it would be the less maintenance way to go. It is fully updated. And being a single mom myself, looking for a home for my family, I would always look for a home that I didn't have to do too much work to.
Oh.
Oh, this is nice.
Hardwood?
Your hardwood floors that you love.
Very nice. It's really bright and there's a lot of space in here, but it's lacking character.
Well, you could add character by doing a chair rail.
Right, but it wouldn't be original. It would be fake.
That's nice.
Okay, I don't love it. Everything is very sterile in here.
What if you change the
Okay.
backsplash?
Or not even
I
the
like
backsplash.
the subway tile.
You could change the upper cabinets and put color in the upper cabinets and have
And,
the
like,
cabinets go to ceiling.
What is this? Is this
It is
gloss?
relaminated.
What is this?
It's relaminated.
And they look like they're wet.
They do look like they're
They
wet.
look like they're wet.
And these 2 doors are upside down.
Are they really? Oh my God, they all are. Look at that with the arch on the
Wow.
bottom. Oh, that's funny. It's very narrow.
Would you open that wall?
Yeah, because I would want to be able to see the kids from the kitchen.
So here is your main bath.
Okay. It's also gray.
This house has 3 bedrooms upstairs.
I really like this room.
This would be good for Noelle.
Is this the bigger of the
This
three?
is the bigger of the 3.
Would this be the main?
This would be one of the main rooms, but there is another room downstairs that we're gonna go take a look at.
Okay. I like the double windows over here. It's very plain.
It's
You
not
know?
Desiree.
No. I'm
There's not a wall falling down. She wants problems.
I don't want problems. I want charm.
Desiree has not had an easy life, being a single mom. She's, got 3 kids. I've tried to implore her to look at newer homes, things that don't need as much maintenance, but, her big thing is always character.
This could be another bedroom.
It's a really nice sized bedroom, but there aren't any windows.
Right.
That's a little.
It is a
con-
basement.
I bet you Noelle would want to be
Noelle
in the pit.
would probably.
She would love the pit.
She would probably love that. there
No
were
windows, no
yeah.
room darkening shades, just a pit.
Yeah, she would love that.
Yep.
Okay. So you have another living space here with a built-in bar.
Okay, that's fun.
World's shortest bartender. What can I get you?
Why are you so low?
It's not me. It's the bar. Give me tall.
You have your own private bathroom down here.
This bathroom's huge. I like the downstairs better than the upstairs. I would spend
You would
most of
never
my,
believe
I would
down
spend
here.
most of my
Right.
time down here. But could you add a window to that other bedroom down here?
Yeah.
Sure, and make this your own space because you wanted your space.
Keep the whole downstairs.
Desiree's pub.
This would be fun though.
But this is cool.
So what do you think of this? It's all fenced in.
This is nice. It's big. I could let the kids out in the backyard while I'm in the kitchen and I wouldn't even have to worry.
Easy maintenance.
Yeah, I do love the backyard.
Desiree loves everything vintage, so now she's finally getting to see what she really wants, a 100-year-old charmer.
It's a colonial.
Yeah.
What year?
1920s, it says. 1920s. You're gonna love it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna love it.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Lise?
How are ya?
I love the porch. I don't love the blue, though.
Why not? It's so beachy.
It's not my favorite.
I like it.
You would.
But that breeze is nice, too.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Is that the doorbell?
That's a doorbell.
That's really cool.
It does need a lot of work, a lot of upgrading. However, there were some major upgrades along the way. A new roof, electrical, plumbing has been upgraded, so that's a plus. However, it only has 3 bedrooms and 1.5 baths. This house,
Oh, wow.
you're going to find this one a little more spacious,
It's big.
It's a nice set of stairs.
really nice. I wonder
nice
if these
work.
are coming in or out.
Well, they're in now. Possession is 9/10.
I'll find out.
It's bright. It feels welcoming. This
It's a big living room.
It's huge.
You can fit your
This-
entire first floor in the living room.
I know I could. I think I need a bigger couch.
I think you
It's
need
gonna-
3 bigger couches.
There's so many original elements in this house that you have to really look at. Look at all the detail in the wood. You got a stained glass window up there.
Ooh.
Floors are great.
Are the floors original?
They have to be. Heart pine floors.
They need to be redone, though. Look at them.
Yeah, but this could sand and finish really nice.
I wasn't expecting it to be this open for an older home.
I mean, it's even a big dining room.
It is.
They're all new vinyl windows. That's a plus. I'm assuming that's the kitchen.
Kitchen has a lot of original elements. There's a built-in pantry here. This is where I think your refrigerator might have been.
Okay.
Then you have this hutch that's original.
Oh, that's beautiful. This is really amazing.
This sink, obvious.
This sink is an original.
Wow.
And so it has the old elements of what you're looking
It
for.
does. It has a lack of cabinets. I feel like there's really not much to the kitchen. Like, I want it to be open.
This is an older home, and with older homes, they're not as upgraded, and you're gonna have to take the good with the bad.
I don't know how they functioned in here. I need to be able to see the kids and hear the kids when I'm cooking.
Newer homes have bigger kitchens and open concepts.
Huh. But they don't look lived in. There's no charm.
Well, this
I
certainly
want-
looks lived
I
in
want
for 100
both.
years.
I want both. I
Yeah.
want both.
Okay.
So we have 3 bedrooms upstairs. To the right is the primary bedroom. Very
Oh my
spacious.
God, it's huge.
Large closets.
It's very bright in here too, just like downstairs.
Yes, and you do have new windows also.
This is a big room.
This is really...
How many bedrooms did you say it was?
This one has 3. I know she's looking for 4, but you have an ability to possibly split this.
There's your 4th.
You think we'd have the space? It wouldn't make it feel too
I think
tiny?
if that part of the room was yours and you split this room between the closet and the entry room, I don't see why that couldn't be a little child's room.
How much would that cost?
Maybe 1,500.
Okay. There's no main bath here, right? No main bath?
There is 1 bathroom upstairs. This does not have its own bathroom.
That's a big downside, because that was, one of the things that I really wanted.
You have the possibility to make a main bath down the road.
Would there be room to do that?
There's always room. It depends on how much money you want to throw at something. It's a labor of love, old houses.
This leads to the outside.
Look at the size of this yard. There is so much room for
yard.
the kids to play back here.
It is a decent-sized backyard.
This is very
huge.
large.
I like the siding.
The Cedar Impressions?
Yeah.
So
Hey guys,
Hey.
come on in.
Busy.
It's a
out
very
here.
busy street, but this house has the features you were looking for. It has 4 bedrooms, it has 2 baths, and it is in your price range. Needs a little TLC, but that's why we bring Mike.
I like the floors. What is this? It looks like wood.
That's that wood look tile?
Like ceramic tile?
It's tile or
Yes.
wood?
No, it's tile.
I like it.
The floor.
Yeah, I like the floors. I like the color. The bay window's really nice. It's a little tight in here, though. I don't know where I would put my furniture or the TV.
I like the 70s mirror.
Mirror's not bad.
So it appears you have an area for an eating area over here.
Okay.
I mean, it's big.
Yeah, there's a lot of counter space on this side,
Yeah.
especially. Do you think you could take this wall out to make the living room larger?
You could, but you'd have to transplant those two to an opposite wall, maybe over there. The price point is okay.
Okay.
There is a porch down below. This could be either a playroom, dining room, family room.
Here's a thought.
What's your thought?
What about if that was all living room and this was the kitchen? That would be a huge living room.
It would be.
Could that
That's
work?
a big expense.
Yeah.
But if you're taking that kitchen out anyway,
You have winning lottery numbers?
if you're taking that kitchen out,
You got a tip on the ponies?
why can't you put the cabinets here?
With deep enough pockets, you can do anything.
So step outside, guys. It's not as noisy in the back as it is in the front.
The yard's a decent size.
Okay. Okay, so this way, this is a shared bathroom, or it could be your primary bathroom.
This seems very unusual here.
It seems unusual.
It is very unusual.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like there's...
this would have to be completely redone.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we step up, this would be the primary.
Okay.
It's got nice high ceilings.
The size is great. It's just, there's not really much character here. The bedrooms are down here?
Bedrooms are down here. There's 3 bedrooms and a full bath.
Oh.
So what do you think of this size room?
This is a really good size room.
You're all the way on the other side.
I do like that, though. I think that's a plus, to be separate. The kids are playing. I don't hear them.
Right.
I think this would work for the kids,
Well, there's 3 bedrooms, so each kid would get their own bedroom.
which is exactly what I was looking
one
for.
of the
Which is the
boxes.
goal.
Yeah.
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 I think it has potential. I think doing something with the kitchen, opening it up to the living room to get that open concept would be ideal. That would be the first thing that I would want to do. It has 4 bedrooms, which is exactly what I've been looking for, and it has 2 full baths.
It doesn't
bone.
have the charm that you like.
Yes, the old home charm.
You can make it what you want. It's just how long are you willing to live in a renovation with 3 kids?
I chose the historic home in downtown Toms River. I really liked the character, the history, the open floor plan. It was very bright and inviting, and I could see myself living here for a long time with my kids. So glad you're putting that up.
Can you hand me one of those pins?
The list price was $330. I ended up getting the home for $290 because it was the seller's childhood home, and they didn't want it to go to an investor.
It's good.
I mean, it doesn't latch, but. Going into this home, if I didn't have Mike to advise me on what it needed, I wouldn't have felt as confident. I feel a little bit calmer going into this home with all the projects. The kitchen, that's gonna be within the budget now that I was able to get the home for so much less.
Does it really not last?
I don't know, it was like tricky.
It does. You just gotta push it.
So far, I've spent about $10,000 in renovations. Every level of hardwood floors have been refinished. We ended up painting every room, and Mike put up a wall in the main bedroom to make this 3-bedroom into 4. The main bathroom was really a disappointment that I wasn't able to get one in this house. So down the road, we're going to take out a closet and turn that into the main bath.